Hey everybody, this is Crazy with Crazy Gaming, and we're back for another episode of Eden Crafters. So, my friends, I've been busy. Really busy. First thing we're going to do this morning is we're going to build a storage unit. And this first one is going to be just for the concrete. And so we're going to need some foundations here. I'm not going to get much done because we have full bags, but we're going to try and get some done so we can get it placed over here. So let's try doing it this way. Get it out as far as we can here. And then we're going to go back that way just a little bit. Not enough cement. All right, let's just get it out to where we want it. Stay right there. And I just need a couple rows here. Because the majority of it will set on the ground. It doesn't need to be completely over the... That'd probably do. And then we're going to need, of course, to fill this in. Fun. I really stopped being lazy and just put all my stuff in my bags in a box and come do this and get it done, which is what I think we'll do. I'm actually going to just create temporary storage right here. We'll pick it up when we're done. Just place it right there like that. And then we're going to get a bunch of this stuff out of our inventory. So that we can pick this concrete up in mass and get this finished quickly. All right. Yeah, that's a lot better than sitting here doing 2 lines at a time. All right, what I need to know is how wide this is. Surprise, surprise, we now have T1 warehouse, which is real nice. Yeah, this isn't going to be long enough, I don't think. Nope. So we're going to need to come out some more. So we'll bring it out some more. I was kind of hoping we wouldn't have to get in the way of our landing thing there, but that's just how it is. It goes as it goes. May have to just move that to a new spot. That should be good. Let's see. Yep, that will work. So now we just need to bring it back that way a little bit. Actually, we can probably get away with it right like that. Not enough iron plates. What are we missing? We're missing all our stuff, of course. So let's pick up the things we need to make it. Make iron plate glass. Where's our glass at? And the iron plate. Not even close. I'm gonna have to put some of this concrete away to make room. Or we can just fill it up here, I guess. Just get it out of our bags. That's better. So that should give us that. And then we're going to need more concrete. How much? All right, let's go like this. There we go. Let's build this thing. Oops, that's not where we wanted that. It's up too high. Damn it. Let's pick this up real quick. There we go. Let's try this again. Come on. This thing just really doesn't want to cooperate. It's a pain in the butt. All right, we call that good. Let's go ahead and set this thing down. Oh, we unlocked the tier 2 warehouse now too. And the rocket site. Well, well, well. Where's that at? Gonna be in the vehicles maybe? No. Logistics. Rocket site's what we need to get that moon to stop causing the tidal. What is that? Oh, that's it right there. Facility from which rockets are built and launched. Sweet. All right, so I need some more. So, anyways, to catch you up, I've done a lot of work on the island over there. I mean, you're going to be amazed at all the stuff that I did. I was just busy. I got into it, and then I just kind of lost my head, and I kept making stuff. I'm going to have to go get the materials, some more osmium alloy, so that we can make. I need enough for belts to belt all that concrete in there. I guess we can get. No, I don't even want to do that. I could use the T1 belts, but I don't want to do that, so we'll just fly over here real quick, and it'll give you a chance to see what we've done over here. Now, this place has totally been reworked. We're cruising right along. I was just going to do a few things, and I just got carried away. And by the time I realized what I was doing, I had done all this work over here, so. A lot of it's tedious work, you know, but as you can see, we have quite the base built over here, and we're mining like crazy. I set up a bunch of factories here. I'm in the midst of setting up another one there, but we have all kinds of good stuff here. So, get into more detail as we start setting more stuff up here. But we are making osmium alloy here, which means we have tier 3 belts now. I better take an extra just in case. Here we go. And we're making steel belt. We're making steel alloy. We're making the what are those called? Carbon fiber. We're making the rods, the carbon fiber rods. We're making just a bunch of things. I completed the data thing, which unlocked the climate control dealie. So we've done a lot. I'm still running between the bases until I can get these. I need to get these warehouses set up so that all this stuff is belted into warehouses from over here, and I don't have to keep running back and forth. And that's the point of this. And the first thing we're going to do is set up a warehouse just for the concrete, and then we'll set up another 1 or 2 warehouses to accept all the stuff that we've got going on at this factory over here. Once all those are belted into a warehouse, then we won't have to be running back and forth anymore. We did unlock when we did the... Yeah, this is going to be a lot more harder to land over here. Not harder, really, but it's kind of a pain. Okay. Now we can do the belts over here. So let's belt all this stuff in. It's pretty big, so we won't have to worry about running back and forth for concrete anymore. Let's see what a foundation looks like now. Yeah, see, we're filling it up, which is going to be real nice for building, of course, but we're not, I didn't put anything on foundations over there, as you could see, and we're not going to put nothing on foundations over there. I leveled that ground out pretty good, and so we'll just build it all on the dirt. So we need to build another storage over here to house all this stuff. Just trying to remember how much, because it has 5 slots, and so I think 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we have 5 stuff over here, so this might work out nicely. But we're going to have to build a third one as well. Let's see. We got 1 item, 2 items, and a third item. So we have 3 items here. If we pull from the belts, no, I want to pull that one. Let's get our stuff out of here. I think what we'll end up doing, yeah, we'll build one over here. And I think we're going to build it closer to the edge here. Let's see what we need for this one. If we have the materials, we need plates. So let's get some plates. Do we have plates? We don't have plates. No. Put these in there. These we can get rid of. We have a waste can in here, I think. And we have plates in here as well. No, we don't. Let's get rid of this stuff. Oops, we did have plates in there. My bad. Yikes. Base. How many plates? Oh, it's not that bad. Rods. Damn it. All right. Let's put these in there. I want to pick this thing up. All right. Because it's going to be in the way. Now I've got some more plates on the ground. How many plates do we need to build that? Yeah, we need a lot more. So we're going to have to put some stuff back in here. So let's put using these in there. There we go. All right, so let's put this over here. Got to get it up on the foundation there. We don't want it interfering with that, so we'll put it like this right here. I think that should be all right. Yeah, that'll be all right. Then we'll belt this stuff in. And that one didn't work out right. You need to fix that. Better. All right, so we got them items going in. All right, let's see. We need to get these two items over. Do we have everyone up? Yeah, we do. Gonna want to belt these over, so let's go ahead and do something with the concrete here. Foundations. Trying to think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5 things here that we're going to belt into one storage. So we'll put these over there. So logistics. I'm going to have to do something weird with this. I don't want it to turn that hard like that. I need some food. I wonder if we did it this way. Maybe we could do it this way. It might make it easier. short on plates. Belt them back that way, and then bring them back along the foundation like this. Bring this one over like this. Not enough osmium alloy. I need to go get more alloy. Anyway, so yeah, that's what we're doing. We're going to put another warehouse down right here, and that will feed all these. And then we'll have everything we're making over here going into the foundation. Which will make things real nice. And we don't have to keep running back and forth over there. And over here we'll be building a tier 2 and a tier 3. That way we can get bigger. We'll be able to get enlarge our amount we can hold inside our inventory. Has that changed yet? No, it won't change till we put down the tier 2 one. All right. Finish belting these things. Oops, we got a wave. Let's run in real quick. So yeah, we've come a long ways since the last episode. I've been busy, like I said. Excuse me. Oof. All right. I'm back over here. And finished running these belts. There we have it. Okay, so everything's terminated for that stuff. Now let me look at the width of this thing. I'm just curious if I can get one in here. I may have to move this stuff. Or I could move this, place it here, and then just belt everything in there like that. I think that's what we'll do. Let's move this guy out of the way. Bad thing is when I pick these up, I'm going to lose parts. It's the only one that does this. I don't know why it does it, but it is what it is. See, I didn't get any of the cable back that it requires to build these. And that must be something that the developers didn't intend, and they probably have to fix it. Oops, inventory's full. What do we need? We're gonna fix that right now anyway. Foundations. Let's pick all this stuff up. There we go. All right. Let's see about this. I don't think we have the glass panes to build it. We don't. So we're going to need to make those. But just out of curiosity, to see where we can put it. Probably put it right there, I think. Yeah, that should be all fine. Well, I don't want to block that last entrance. So maybe we'll put it like right here. All right, let's get the materials we need so we can make the... That should be enough. We need 30. Once we get that down, we'll build a new landing pad somewhere else. So we have our 30. Let's look and see. Yep, we can build it. All right, let's get this built. We'll get these belted in. And then we should be good to go. That should do it right there. The only one we're going to have a problem with is this one. But I think what we're going to end up doing is I'm going to bring it down. I don't think we can fit through there. No, when we get here, we won't be able to fit. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I think what I'm going to do is bring it down. I'm going to bring it out and run it along the foundation here. And we ought to fill this in some more. Run it down this foundation, raise it up, hop it across, and then bring it down that way. And these two will be the final two. So let's move out of the way here. And let's get this going. There's one. There's two. There's three. High enough to get over these. That's too much. Slow down there, big guy. That's probably. Oh, I'm out of the osmium. Gotta go get some more. It sucks, I know, but it is what it is. It doesn't take that long now. So we do have the weather machine, which means we can cool the weather down over here on this island. Not that it's affected us in the least bit with the cooling suit. We haven't had any problem over here at all. Go get us some more osmium here. Alright. Easy peasy. That should give us enough to do those belts. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. Now, I haven't built the cargo ship yet because I haven't felt the need for it. But I'll probably build one maybe. Where did we park this thing? Let's park it like right here. We'll probably end up building a landing pad on the opposite side over there, straight ahead of us. Alright. Come on. That's not what we want. That's what we want right there. Too high. This one. Why isn't this connecting? Something's going on. Not connecting. I know what it is. I'm too damn far away and I can't see it. Yep, there we go. Alright, so we're going to want to bring this out. I'm going to offset it. Bring this one down. Turn it. I'm going to bring it right in there. That. Do the same thing with this one. Bring it. Come on, you had it. You just had it. There we go. Alright, so now we got everything being fed into storage from over here. This is having a problem. There we go. So now we're having everything that we have over here that we're building going into storage, including all the stuff from over there. So we don't really have a use for stuff here anymore. So let's kind of clear out these lockers, I think. You know, I need the rubies. I need to build a rubber machine because we need rubber to build some things. I think we're going to grab some. We'll leave that there. Anything in here? But yeah, we want all this. Let's see. Let's leave this here for now. And let's take that. We're going to have to make a trip back to get the rest of this stuff. Let's get that. Let's get that. I don't really lug that around with us no more. Let's see, what else? Let's bring that. Let's bring these. Yeah, we'll have to come back for stuff. All right. We'll build this landing pad over here when we get around to it. Get over a little bit here. Bad landing. All right, let's eat. Let's consider our position here. Let's put some of this stuff away. Put this stuff, this, these, this. Let's rotate. Okay, so I've got a couple of items that I'm building over here. I need to get stuff out of the ship. Okay, so I need more of these. Now, these are actually being made, they're in a warehouse, so when we really need them, we'll be able to have them, but I just want some in my inventory. All right, so I'm trying to get this done here. I need to build a rubber machine over here, and I'm trying to figure out whether I should build it over here or whether I should build it on the other side, run water. And I think we're going to build it over here because this is where everything is facing that way. Everything's being fed that way, and that side over there is where our warehouses are going to go. And so what do we need to build? See, yeah, everything. We don't have enough rotors for that. But what I want to build is a gem cutter. And we need to be able to build one of these, so we're going to need a computer, a couple of rotors. We can now build the Type 2 water pumps, but we need composite beam and fast rotors. Now, the composite beams can be made, they're made with I believe with the alloy. We have beams being shipped into the warehouse from over there, so we should be able to make these fairly easy. So I'm trying to set up gold wiring right now. And so, let's see. It takes rubber, see. So we're going to have to build some of these. That takes 4 fast rotors. And the fast rotors we have everything we need with the exception of the graphite rods. I have some in the cabinet over here, but we need gold wiring. The gold wiring takes rubber. So we need to get some rubber going, a rubber factory, so to speak. So what I may do it's difficult at best. What do we provide in here? We may be able to tee off of this. Let's do that for now. Like that it's curving like that. That's better. Alright, so he's fixed. So now I want to run some water over. This. Let's see. We'll run it like this right here. And we'll run it up like this. And then we'll run it across like this. Nah, that's not what I want. That's wrong. Yeah, I'm going to want to come over here. All right, so that's got to go into Barnet. That's my dilemma. I don't need to do all this. I just have to think about what I'm doing. What I need to do, I need to build a couple of the tree houses. So let's go to production. We need a couple of these. So we need glass pane and organic materials. And that's what this is about right now. This is where we're at. So it is what it is. Need some rocks and quartz. Where are our quartz nodes? I'm trying to think if we even got one over here somewhere. Do we have one down here? I think there's one up top up there, but I'm not sure. I thought maybe we had one down here somewhere. What was that node that was over here? That's gold. Let's look on the map real quick. There's a quartz deposit. That's quite a ways from us. It's actually up top. Yep. So we're going to have to set that up and pipe it down to the ground floor here. Don't have any quartz crystal on this anywhere. Alright. What is this? Yeah, that's sulfur, that's copper. You got a crap load of copper and a crap load of sulfur down here. And the closest and only quartz node we have is up here. As you will see in just a minute. There it is right here. Now, two ways I could handle this. I could take all this out with my leveling machine, drop it down to level ground, or I could just do it. I think what we're gonna do is we'll cut a swath through here, and where's that gonna be at? And we'll just cut a swath through here with our vehicle and get it down to level ground. Maybe I'll get lucky and get it first shot. Let's see. Yeah, I believe it's going to be right on this path here, pretty close. We're not going too crooked. Where are we at? I don't even see it. Oh, we missed it. Alright, so that's where we gotta go. There it is. All right, we'll cut this straight back. Like so. We'll take all that stuff out. Get all this out, and then we'll have access to that quartz. There we go. All right. Real quick. There we go. We'll just pull that quartz out here. We'll just set up a quick miner and mine some quartz so I can get it to make the windows that we need. That'll be fine right there. Actually, we need silica. We're gonna have to process it as well. We'll just set up a quick silica deal here. Boom, 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 just like that. All right. I think we need 40 of these to make 2 of those because each one of them takes 10 windows, I think. 18, 19, 20. There we go. Let's go make some glass. Instead of waiting around on this, I'm going to go ahead and, or no, I'm not, because this is going to go with another gold that's right down there. That's going to be making another item that we need. The gold ingots and the copper ingots make something. Right now I'm doing this for the gold wire. Let's see. That's good. We don't need any more. All right. Do we have the stuff? Oh, we need organics. Damn it. Forgot about that. We gotta put those growers down. What do we need for the growers? Quartz. Of course. Forgot about that. Let's take this so we don't have to run. There we go. There we go. Now we just gotta wait. Okay, so now we got what we need. Let's go out and drop these down real quick. I'm gonna want these to go like this. Try to get them in line a little bit. Let's put it over here. .75% water because it needs more water. Gonna add another one of these. Now it's providing enough water for those. So it should be 100%. Yep. Let's get inside for the wave, and then we'll come back and finish this off. Got our gold wire being made. 3 kilometers. All right, so skip the wave. Let's bucket these up. This is going to go over and connect up with this gold right here. So we're going to run it like this. Now we're going to need to make one of these. So we're going to need a computer and 4 rotors. This place is a really nice one for materials wise because like that place on Prime, there's all kinds. It's just about everything and multiple of everything that's important here. So let's see. Just like this. Put it like that right there. I'm going to assign this to make gold wire. I'm going to send it into a box. And just like that, we're making our gold wire. All right. Okay, so we have this ore over here. This is uranium. That's a uranium node right there. And we are going to set up the uranium processing, refining in the next episode. And we will work on our next storage unit for here, which is going to be, I think the first one we're going to build is going to be a medium. Medium's going to deal with uranium and this. We got to set that. That's a steel node there. We're going to set up another process there, and we've got the copper. We got 2 copper units here. We have another osmium here. We have another copper here, another osmium there, sulfur. We've got to utilize these 2 sulfur nodes, and so those will be coming up as well. And then we have this one here, which I'm going to set up right now. I'm going to set this up to be copper plates. Because we have all these copper nodes here. That one is the one I'm going to use with the gold that's straight ahead. I think that's gold right there. That's the iron over there. That's gold. And we'll probably utilize that copper and couple that with that to make what we need with the ingots. And we'll put this in storage as well. Now we're building copper plates. And then one of these we're just going to build copper. Maybe we'll do that one with this one real quick. This one's just going to be copper ingots. Put that really close. Nope, that's wrong. There we go. Yep. Okay. So we got some stuff done today. Plus what I did off camera, and I'll probably be doing a bunch more off camera between episodes and whatnot. Because we are going to blow through this one. We're not going to take as long to do this one as we did the other one. This means that we don't have to purify the water. That makes things a lot easier and better for us here. But it's coming along. Now I am going to have to build foundations at that end of this waterway right here, this little alcove, to set the storage units on. And only just a little bit, just so I can square off that end. And I may just use the machine, the leveling machine, and just carry the dirt all the way across right there. Then I want to connect this island to that island, and then I'm going to run a line across where we ran our foundations with the leveler back to the other island so that all three of these are connected. We still have some gems we need to cut, and we need to relocate the other. We have a large amethyst deposit here, but we have also a sapphire deposit back on this side of the island somewhere here. And then there's got to be a diamond deposit in one of these caves somewhere, either on this one or on the other island over there, which we have to locate. And maybe those are the things that I'll look and do while I'm off camera. Anyways, this is Crazy with Crazy Gaming. Appreciate you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.